Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial and review on some new Morphe products. So guys, just before I get started, I want to quickly mention that I hope my background doesn't look too dark. Like in this lens that I use right now, it doesn't let a lot of light in. Like my background is actually really light, but the lens like really closes off a lot of light. That's why I'm upgrading my camera and my lens. So yeah, I do have a DSLR camera, you know, that has a better lens, you know, it lets a lot more light in, but the only thing is the body that the lens is attached to, like the camera body, doesn't like have autofocus built in. So although the lens autofocus, the body doesn't allow the lens to autofocus. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, so that's why I use this lens just now in this camera, but I'm going to be upgrading that soon, so don't mind my quality now for the next month or so. I'm really wanting to upgrade my quality, so I'm working on that. I'm also trying to figure out the best sort of background and the best kind of backdrop as well, so I'm just trying out different things, so bear with me. Hopefully soon I will have a better background, a better lens, and better overall quality of videos. So first of all, I have the new Morphe 35O2 Second Nature eyeshadow palette, which if you haven't seen before is this palette here, and this is what the shades look like inside. So that's what the shades look like inside there. We have a mixture of matte and metallic kind of shimmer shades, and it's a really pretty warm palette. I also have the new Complexion Goals brush set, which are these brushes here. So I use these in my tutorial as well, and then I also have the new Paint The Town Nude liquid lipstick set. So this is the new Paint The Town Nude lip set, and then this is what the shades look like here. So really gorgeous, sleek packaging, very sophisticated looking, which is lovely. Also really beautiful nude shades that will go well with different skin tones. So yeah, if you do like the look of this makeup and would like to see how to get it, then let's just get started. Okay guys, so I'm going to pick up the shade Universal and use that as my transition shade. I'm going to apply that using my BH Cosmetics 101 brush. Okay, now I'm going to pick up the shade Tan and I'm going to apply that more precisely into my crease, and I'm going to use my Morphe R39 brush to do that. Okay, so I'm going to pick up the shade So Warm and I'm going to apply that right onto my lid, and I'm going to apply that using the Morphe M433 brush. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that's nice and blended in my crease there with the shade Chestnut. So I'm going to pick up this shade here on my Sigma Blending E25 brush. Okay, so I'm going to pick up the shade Zippy, which is this one here, and I'm going to apply that right on top of that brown shade, right on my lid. I'm going to apply that using this Iconic brush. Okay guys, it's a little bit messy on my under eye area just now, but I'll clean that up after. So what I did there is go in with my finger and apply Zippy. So after I used the brush there, I just went in my finger again just to intensify the shimmer a little bit more, and as you can see, this is a payoff that I've got. So I haven't used any MAC Fix Plus or anything like that to intensify. I've just purely used my finger to get this kind of shimmery metallic look, which is really nice. So now I'm going to just deepen up the outer corner a little bit more, and I'm going to go in with the shade Whiz, which is this black shade here. I'm going to go in with that and apply it to my outer corner, and I'm just going to apply it with this Primark brush. So I don't want to put too much black in the outer corner. I'm just going to stamp a little bit like that there, and I'm just going to blend it out with a clean brush. I'm just going to blend out the Wiz shade with my Morphe R39 brush. So I'm just blending that slightly up into my crease, not dragging it all the way in though. I just kind of want to keep it right, just right at the edge of my eye. Okay, so I want to brighten up the inner corner of my eye, so I'm going to pick up the shade Pure, which is this kind of shimmery shade here. I'm going to pick up that on this little brush here, which is actually a lip brush from Primark. Okay guys, I'm just going to remove my tape and clean up the mess, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I'm now going to apply my concealer, and I'm going to use the Maybelline The Eraser Eye Concealer. So I'm just going to apply this to my under eye area, my forehead, my chin, and also my nose. Okay, so I'm going to blend that in using my Morphe E8 brush. Okay, so I'm going to set my under eye area using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to pick up this banana shade, you know, in the middle there, this kind of yellowy banana shade. I'm going to pick that up, and the brush I'm actually using here is from Morphe's Complexion Goals set. So yeah, I'm using this brush. I've been loving using this for setting my under eye area lately. I think it's great. It's a perfect little size. Now I'm going to pick up the shade next to that kind of banana shade, this one here. I'm going to pick this up and apply that on top, because this one just sort of brightens the under eye area a lot more as well. I'm also going to apply it to my forehead and my chin, where I actually applied concealer too. So that's what I'm going to do there. Yeah, this one just really brightens up the under eye, which is amazing. Okay guys, so for bronzer today I'm going to be using the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Powder in the shade Sunny. This is one of my favourite, like my all-time favourite bronzers. I think it's amazing, but it's so hard to get hold of now. Like nowhere sells it apart from, I think it's Amazon. I don't know whether the bronzers are actually legit on that, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, I wish they would start selling this again, you know, like in drugstores, because I think it's amazing. Like in the UK anyway, I can't find this anywhere. So yeah, I'm going to apply this with my Benefit Hoola brush. I've been really loving applying my bronzer with this brush lately. It just gets like a really lovely flawless finish. Okay guys, now for blush I'm going to use the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. That's what it looks like there. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous blush. So I'm going to actually use another brush from the Complexion Goals set from Morphe, and it's this little angle brush here. I've also been loving this to apply my blush lately as well. It's just the perfect like kind of angle, you know, for to hit your cheekbones and back. So yeah, really loving this brush. So I'm just going to pick that up. You actually don't need a lot of this blush because it's really pigmented. I don't like too much blush, so that will do me. Really pretty. Okay, so for highlight I'm going to be using a drugstore highlight, which is from Tanya Burr. It's this highlighter here. This is her illuminating powder in the shade Champagne Sorbet. This is also a really gorgeous, gorgeous highlighter. This reminds me a lot, like it looks like the Hourglass Ambient Lighting powders. It's such a gorgeous, gorgeous highlight. It doesn't actually emphasise any texture on the skin, which is great. So yeah, I'm going to apply this, and again I'm going to use a brush from the Complexion Goals, and it's this little fan brush here, so I'm going to apply with that. gorgeous little sheen to the cheeks, which is amazing. The packaging is also really pretty as well, like really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go back and finish up my eyes, and again with the Morphe 35O2 Second Nature palette, I'm going to pick up the shade So Warm, which is this shade right here, and I'm just going to apply that to my lower lash line. And I'm going to use my Sigma Flat Definer E15 brush. It's just like a treatment serum for your lashes. You know, if you have sparse lashes, if you have brittle lashes, or you just want a little bit more kind of volume, you want your lashes to look a bit more shiny when you don't have any mascara on, then this guy is great. It also helps to build the lashes as well, like before you put mascara on. It gives it a nice bit of volume and something for the mascara to catch to. Okay, so for mascara, I'm going to be using my favourite Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. Okay, now to highlight the inner corner of my eyes, I'm going to use the same highlight that I use for my cheekbones, which is the Tanya Burr Champagne Sorbet. So I'm going to pick that up on my Morphe M433 brush. It's like a little small brush that's great for the inner corner. So I'm going to pick up on that. Okay, now for my lips, I have the new Morphe Paint The Town Nude set. So this little set here has 3 nude lipsticks in it, and liquid lipsticks, and I'm going to use one of these for my lips today. So I'll show you the 3 shades. So these are the 3 shades here. Gorgeous, gorgeous shades, and I love the packaging. The packaging is so pretty. So we have the shade Dainty, Lulu, and Sweets. So today I'm going to use the shade Dainty, which is the darkest of the 3. I'm going to use this one on my lips today. But first of all, I'm going to outline using the Pure On Point lip liner in the shade Tutu. So that's what it looks like there. And this lip liner is incredible. Like, it sharpens every time you put it back into the lid, which is amazing. So yeah, I'm going to use this. It's like a sort of nude shade, if you can see there. Okay, so that's the shade Dainty on, and it's a gorgeous, rich, kind of chocolatey brown shade, which is really, really pretty. I do love this shade. I love the packaging for these. They're very kind of simple, very kind of sleek. Yeah, very sophisticated looking as well, and I love the new Morphe logo. It's great. So yeah. Okay guys, so that is it for this makeup look, and I really hope you liked it. I really do love the Morphe 35O2 Second Nature palette. That's such a mouthful, but anyway, like, the shades I've used in it so far are great. Like, they really are super, super pigmented, and there is a bit of fallout with the palette, but the shades are so pigmented, it's just, it makes up for that. The palette is gorgeous. It's full of really kind of warm, rich shades. If you don't really like warm kind of shades in your eyes, then obviously the palette won't be for you. But I think it's such a universal palette. Is like, I think it will go really lovely on many, many different skin tones. You know, you have like a lot of really rich, dark, chocolatey brown shades which look amazing on mostly everybody. You have like a pop of kind of red here. You have some pop of orange as well, which is gorgeous. The palette really, really reminds me of the Makeup Revolution 35 HD Amplified palette, which is in the shade Inspiration. That's such a mouthful as well, that but yeah, that palette is very, very similar to this, and in fact I'll actually show you it so you can see. I'll get that in a second, but the only difference is with this palette, it's got a few kind of metallic-y shimmers in it, whereas the Makeup Revolution one has like all matte shades, but I'll show you that palette just in case you haven't seen that before. Okay, so this is the Makeup Revolution palette, and as you can see it's very comparable to the Morphe one. Again, this has a lot of kind of warm, rich, chocolatey shades in it, pops of orange as well, which is great. And you guys know that I really do love this palette. I mentioned it in my autumn/fall essentials video. Yeah, I love this palette. The pigmentation of this palette is incredible as well. So as you can see, it's very similar, but this palette actually has a mirror, which I think is great, and also has like a glossy front and back in it, which I think is really nice, because I feel like it just keeps your eyeshadow palette a lot cleaner. Like, it's so much easier to like wipe. What I'm also loving with the Morphe palette is that the shades in it, like the shimmery shades, aren't really like shimmers, they're more like metallics, which is great. You know, there's a lot more kind of pigmentation, like they go on more opaque on the eyes. It has really great results, as you can see. You know, I've just used my finger to apply those kind of metallic shimmers, and they go on really smoothly and really pigmented, which is great. Of course you could use like MAC Fix Plus or any other kind of setting spray you have to probably intensify the shade a lot more, but I just wanted to see how the palette performed basically on its own. I absolutely love it. I think it's a really great palette. I highly recommend it. And also these liquid lipsticks from Morphe, like the new Paint the Town Nude set, is gorgeous. They're like semi-matte lips, so they're super comfortable. They're not as drying, you know, as a matte. They just feel a lot nice on the lips, a lot more hydrating, not drying. They don't accentuate too many lines on your lips as well, which is great. So yeah, really loving this little lip set as well. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Give the video a big thumbs up if you really did like and enjoy it, and let me know in the comments what you think about the eye look, if you're loving it or not. Yeah, subscribe to my channel if you are brand new, and I will speak to you very soon in my next video. Bye. Mwah.